Would make a video. Someone had requested to make a Kabal augment build, so I made three of them: uh, IV, V, and I. So let's start with the first one. The first one is one of my generic builds. I use free refill, refills your gauges back faster. Then I use fire sale, cuts the gauge cost in half by 50%. You can also use fire sale, which is a dragon blood augment right here. Cheap hit. Same thing, you just lose a defensive gauge. Then I use In Good Repairs, and I use Armorclad. Armorclad is the one that gives you armor, and In Good Repairs is the one that cuts the where it says recharge armor regenerates one hit every 10 seconds. It cuts that in half. So, and then I use Grand Slam, increase the distance of Hook Slam by 100%. Then I use Lifestealer. You can either use Lifestealer or Fast Healer. So, Lifestealer is 20% based off of how much damage you deal, and Fast Healer heals you over time without you doing damage. So you can use either one of those. I use Quick Step with him because the majority of the time I do actually use the low spinner ability, and I find that you have to use Quick Step with that to actually catch him in time. Otherwise, it drops it. Then I use Bad Voodoo. Hook attacks curse the victim, preventing gauge use for 4 seconds. So, what that does is it takes the gauges away from your opponent, but then when they get it back, it ends up being empty. So you're preventing them from being able to like amplify their moves and stuff like that. Both gauges. And then spun up, increase the distance of low spinner by 100%. I find that it helps with low spinner. It pushes them in the right distance at least, where you can at least hit them. Then for the other build, so this is my generic, and then this would be one that does a little bit more damage, I would say. So this is more of a damage build, I would say. So I start off with Special Delivery. Your special attacks deal 40% more damage. Amped Up, your amplified attacks deal 40% more bonus damage. Grand Slam, increase the distance of Hook Slam. So that's his down back B move. Then the same thing right here, Armorclad in Good Repairs. So we went over that already. I use Hook Slam because when you're using the combo AB, you can Mad Dash afterwards and then use Hook Slam to extend it, which is what I use right there. Was it Hook Grab? So yeah, that reduces the gauge cost for that. Then I use Mix It Up. So say you did a combo for 12 hits and it went up to like 140 damage. It's 4% more damage for each hit, so it'll go up a lot more. Lifestealer, same thing as I described in the last one. Does the same thing. Mix It Up is good for characters that have long combos, though. Like, for instance, Kung Lao or Katana, stuff like that, basically. Then I have Fog Density, increase the radius of gas clouds by 100%, increase the duration of the gas clouds by 200%. So I use gas blast on here, so that's what you'd use it for. Gas density, or fog density, I mean. And then the last one is a chaos build, and this one I use Quick Step to make his walk speed just a little bit quicker. Defenseless. So basically, if you do like a 3-hit combo, that's at least 60% unblockable. But if it's a 5-hit combo, then it's completely unblockable, 100%. So that's why I use that. So they don't block. Even if they try blocking it, it still might go through. Then I use Grand Slam. Then I use the two that I used in the other two. I use these two just to like, so the AI isn't like beating you up as badly. I mean, like you have armor to actually armor through it at least. So I use those two. I use bad voodoo again to prevent their their gauges from being used. Then I use point of attack and mighty, high and mighty. So Kabal uses all physical, and he uses dark attribute for his nomad dash and his fatal, but his gas blast is actually poison. Majority of the other moves he uses is physical though. So what this does is when you go to attack him, you'll get like it says, physical attacks have a 40% chance to be mighty. Mighty attacks do 20% more damage. So you'll see little sparks going off when you're hitting him because you're doing a physical ability. So I'll show that later. High and mighty increases the damage of mighty attacks by 80%. So 20%, 80%, 100% damage. Then hooked up. Hook grab I already explained in the last one. It's a combo extender. And that's it for the three builds. I'll go show these off in the co-op towers right now to show you what these look like. God damn, my tongue's actually dried out after that. Alright. So we're going to be using Sonya. And we're going to be doing the first variation, which is the VI. That's the normal variation that I always run. Ooh, nice. See, like right there without quick step, you wouldn't have been able to catch her right there. At least majority of the time. Sometimes you may get lucky. Ooh, couldn't catch her there though. I'm showing these off in the co-op towers because I want to show that they can actually do work and actually survive like long matches like this. I put on Hook Slam too, that one Jinsei, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to catch her that far away with this move right here. So that's why I put that on, just to be able to catch her at the end. Plus this generic one, you can amplify your moves a lot more than the other ones I built. So that's why also I'm using the generic first. As you can see, I have bad voodoo on this one, and it's taking all of her gauges, so she can't use them. So that's always nice. Oh, get back here. I will be showing all the builds. So once I'm done with this one, I'll go to the next one and so on. Ooh. Dang, she dropped right there. Now, one thing I will mention right now, and this is unrelated to the augment build, I'm just talking right now. That laser that comes down in this co-op tower, all you have to do to ignore that is just tag in your teammate, and it will not register the other player. I've done it before, and it works like a charm. I'll actually do it right here. As you can see, it goes completely away. It doesn't even register that I'm on here. See, it doesn't even move. So that's what I was saying. Like, all you gotta do to ignore that, tag in your teammate. That's it. There we go. Finish off with the brutality. Alright. I'm doing fire select to go to the next, what the hell is it? Next variation, that's what it is. So we just did VI. So that was great. Now we're doing V. So that's the damage build. Now I put gas blast on there because even if she blocks from a distance, you still have enough time to block because it pushes her far enough away. So you still have time for that. That's also a restand right there, so you can restand her when you're done. So you can go pop, restand. I love it. Actually, what is the other? Okay, let's see. Oh, rolling buzz saw. That's why I have on the other one. That's what the other. Okay. As you can see, it can catch her pretty far away. So even doing that, it'll still catch her. I know it's not too much damage either. It's mainly when you do your special moves, but since he isn't one of those characters that like does a lot of combos, like you're not getting like a 32 hit combo or something. There's really not going to be that much, honestly. With you know, you could try putting on Crazy Pain, but I would not recommend that. That's a bad augment to put on. I'll show you after this when I'm all done what I'm talking about. Ooh. Alright, there's that one. Now we're on to the Chaos build, which honestly worked out really good, I would say, out of probably my second best at this point. So we're doing I now. So that's the Chaos build. That's the Mighty build. Okay, before we start. So if you look at move list, as you can see, he uses all physical. All of his combos are physical. Now, when it comes to special moves, majority of them are physical, but there are a few, like Nomad Dash right there, that are dark attribute, and his Fatal Blow is dark attribute. If you have Gas Blast, that's actually poison, so that's why we're doing a High and Mighty build. Because as you can see, it's sparking right now. That's the Mighty effect activating. Actually, what is his abilities again? I totally forgot. Low spinner, hook grab. Okay, I got it now. This might have been a more damaging build than the other one. Now, the thing with this one, you do not have anything to heal you, though. That's the thing. So that's the only drawback to this. But honestly, if you're good like this, you shouldn't need it. You won't even need it. The match will be over. Alright. Do that. Take her gauges again. Oh. No, you're going in that corner. Ah, the laser robbed me on that. Damn. But yeah, that's the 3 augment builds. Uh, oh right, I was gonna explain the Crazy Pain and other augment. I was gonna say not to use. Honestly, I don't use them. They're very bad to use, honestly, because they have really bad drawbacks to them. Even though it increases damage. Alright, there we go. Let's see, customize. Okay, So the augments I was talking about was, let's see if I can find them here real quick. So fast burn, I wouldn't use that honestly. As you can see, you deal 20%, you deal 40% more damage. You take 20% of the damage you deal. So yeah, you're going to end up killing yourself at the end of the match. So I don't use that. Crazy pain, I also don't use. If I can find it, here it is. Crazy pain, you deal 40% more damage. You take 60% more damage. So basically anything that hits you is going to be 60% more damage than what usually is supposed to be. So if they do a 40%, a 400 hit, a 400 attack, combo or whatever, it's going to be 60% more of that. So yeah, you don't want it. Yeah, you don't. I would say you could actually probably change the abilities. I'm just used to using these abilities, which is why I have the Jinsei here for spun up and quick step. You could probably change that with something else. Maybe you use like the where is it at? Maybe you use like silent gas or something like that. I'm not sure. It's just what I'm used to. So, and this is what the AI usually set it to: 30 combos, 30 reversals. It tells the AI to perform the longest combo and to block whenever possible. So, alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found some useful builds to actually make. Alright. Catch you guys later.